Hey guys, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing well. Today I'm looking at the Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift. Overall, I thought this was an okay album. I didn't really feel this is one of her best albums to date. I really feel she has had a lot better albums that have been released. Now let's go ahead and hop right into it. This is her 11th studio album that was released on April 19th, 2024. With 16 tracks, the album has a runtime of about 1 hour and 5 minutes. The deluxe edition, which adds on 15 more tracks, brings the total run time up to about 2 hours and 2 minutes. The album has two singles, being Fortnite featuring Post Malone and I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Features on the album include Post Malone and Florence and the Machine. Again, I just feel this was an okay album. Sure, I do feel the album does have its moments, but I feel a lot of it has come down to its writing and overall sound. Now, let's go ahead and hop into some of the tracks. We start the album off with Fortnite featuring Post Malone. I thought this was an alright track. There's really nothing that stands out to me on the track. For sure, I didn't mind Post Malone on here, but he's more or less like doing backing vocals in a sense. I just kind of felt this track was boring, even with Post Malone on the track. I feel there's not much he could have done to save this track. Next is the title track. I felt this was an okay track. Again, nothing that really stands out to me. I just feel some of the lyrics on this track aren't her best either. I feel she's clearly written much better tracks in the past. So Long London feels like another meh track. In a way, I feel this is one of the few tracks I kinda like to some degree. But Day, I Love Him is a track I possibly would have liked to hear a good 15 years ago from her. This track feels like Swift is just talking about time spent with someone she likes and still wants to see them. Sure, I definitely could have seen this track on an older album of hers, but I honestly feel at this point it's slowly getting repetitive, as well as her having clearly written better tracks in the past. On top of this, the track cuts close to 6 minutes in length. Florida, I didn't feel was a bad track. Florence and the Machine is featured on the track. I kind of felt this was one of the better tracks on the album. I kind of liked how this track sounded. LOML is a track I feel I enjoyed on the album. Sure, it is a slower track, but I felt it was still decent. I love the piano on the track, and I felt the vocals were alright. I Can Do It With a Broken Heart is another okay track. I felt the chorus was alright. I feel that's the only part that kind of stands out the most to me. I'll finish us off with Clara Bow, or Bow. Whichever way you guys would want to pronounce the title. I felt this was an alright track to finish off the album. I feel this wasn't too bad of a slow track. I didn't feel there were main tracks I loved on this album, but for sure I liked LOML. say I'll give this album a 3 out of 5. I just kind of felt this is one of her worst albums to date. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. As usual, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Next week, I'll be looking at Cowboy Carter by Beyonce.